Hey, thank you for taking the time to click on today's video. Have you ever considered and wondered how to invest during a recession? Over my 20 plus years of being a fiduciary, I know that that is a question that I have fielded a lot. And it's a very honest question because recessions can be scary. Recessions can be full of all sorts of uncertainty. And we want to make certain that we're doing the right thing, investing the right way. So as we get closer and closer to retirement, we are closer to our goal. So the thing we need to understand is that there is a definite difference between a business cycle versus an economic cycle. Business cycles are something that affect an individual business where they're either expanding and they're getting market share and becoming more profitable, or they're contracting. The same thing can be said about our economy. Either our economy is growing and expanding and it's getting bigger, where it's basically recovering from the previous recession, or it goes into a period of stall and recession where it starts to contract. So how are we supposed to invest during a recession? Well, the first thing isn't really even an investment. It is more of a tactic, and that is this. We need to be absolutely clear on the type of money that we have, and we're probably more likely to have a lot more pre-tax money in our life, save for retirement, than any other type of money. And so during recessions, we know that the market can become very volatile. And during these periods of time where the market is depressed and has fallen in value, this is an opportune time for you to do a Roth conversion. Take money from the pre-tax side of your life and move it over into the Roth side of your life. Now, how much you choose to transfer or to convert is completely and totally up to you. It's all based upon what you feel that you can stomach as far as taxes, because it will be a taxable consequence to you. But it is a very, very wonderful thing to be cognizant of, because if you consider those shares being down and then journaling those shares into that Roth IRA, now as those shares then recover, that Roth becomes worth more. Now, the second thing is fixed income. And this is probably the number one thing that I want to make certain that you understand. You see, when we invest in common stock during a period of recession, common stocks can pay dividends. And those dividends from those common stocks are something that are not a guarantee. Those common stock dividends are something that can be cut, that can be reduced. And so as much as I really do appreciate dividend paying blue chips, and I like them for my clients and I like them for myself, I also have to keep in the back of my mind that during a very long drawn out recession, those dividends are likely to be reduced. They're likely to go down. I'm likely to get less of them. So this is where fixed income really shines. Now, if you're not familiar with fixed income, I want you to think about investing in fixed income kind of like investing by contract. When you invest in, say, an individually held corporate bond, not bond funds, but individually held corporate bonds, that is a contract. And when you buy that contract and you own it as the bondholder, you're going to get paid a steady stream of interest from that bond. Because it's a contract, it also means that there's an end, there's a maturity to that bond. And so if I buy my bond and I'm getting paid 4.5% interest on that bond, when that bond matures, then I'm going to have par value, which is $1,000 per bond, returned back to me. So the goal is to buy those bonds when they're depressed. And certainly sometimes during recessions, bonds can be down, and so it's a good time to buy. Now, the next thing is going to be preferreds. I just talked about how common stock can have a dividend that's cut. Preferreds, however, are very bond-like. When you own a preferred has a stated dividend, and that dividend is fixed. So this means that if I buy a preferred during a recession or a recovery, it doesn't matter, and that bond says that it's going to pay 5%, well, guess what? It's going to pay me 5% in dividends, whether we're in a period of recession or we're in a period of recovery. So you see, during recessions, we have a very wonderful opportunity to be able to move money from the pre-tax side of our life to the tax-free side of our life. There's consequences to it, but there's a lot of benefits as well. And then number two, if we're aware of how to invest during a recession, we can create greater stability for ourselves so that we're not like that proverbial investor that's swinging in the breeze based upon the whims of Wall Street. This is why diversification is so very important. So I hope this video has been helpful for you today, helping you kind of expand your horizons and understanding of how to invest during not only the good times, but also some of the rougher times. If you like this video, I'd encourage you to give us a thumbs up, share this with your friends, and if you like our videos and want to subscribe, click that button and then the little bell, and we'll remind you every time we have a video. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's up to you to make today a great day.